If you are renting right now, you aren't just paying for a place to sleep. You are a blood donor for a vampire economy that wants to keep you weak, keep you poor, and keep you desperate while you're out there arguing about politics or what's on Netflix, the most ruthless financial predators on the planet. Billion-dollar hedge funds and AI-driven algorithms are buying up every square inch of the dirt you stand on. They don't want you to be an owner. They want you to be a subscription. They want to harvest your paycheck every month until the day you die, and then they'll do the same to your children. This is the great hollowing. The American dream didn't die of natural causes. It was murdered for a dividend. Today, I'm going to show you the autopsy. I'm going to show you how the game is rigged, why the experts are lying to you, and how you can stop being the bait and start being the shark. If you don't have the stomach for the truth, turn this off right now. Go back to your luxury rental and keep burning your life away. But if you want to survive, sit down, shut up, and pay attention, because the window to own a piece of this world is slamming shut. Zero. That is the statistical probability that you will achieve financial freedom if you continue to pay someone else's mortgage for the next 30 years. Zero. It is a mathematical certainty. You are building someone else's castle while you sleep in their guest room. People ask me, Kevin, why are you so harsh? Why so much tough love? Because the world is harsh! The market doesn't have a heart. It doesn't have a soul. It doesn't care that you worked hard, that you went to college, or that you're a nice person. The market only cares about one thing: who owns the asset. Every morning you wake up in a rental, you are starting the day at -100. You are working for the landlord. You are working for the bank. You are working for everyone except your own family. That should make you sick. That should keep you up at night. If you aren't angry about this, you don't have a pulse. Let's look at the DNA of this disaster. I want to talk about the multiple of misery. We need to look at the numbers, because numbers don't lie. They don't have feelings. They don't have an agenda. In 1971, the year I was starting out, the median house cost $24,000. The median income was $9,000. That's a 2.6 times multiple. Think about that! You could be a plumber, a teacher, or a mechanic, and you could own your world. You could have the house, the 2 cars, and the 3 kids, and still have money left over to invest. You could buy a property with a summer's worth of savings today. The median home price is pushing $500,000. Is the median income $170,000? No, it's $75,000. We are at a 7, 8, sometimes 10 times multiple in cities like Miami, Austin, or Phoenix. This isn't just a tough market. This is a structural collapse of affordability. The bridge between the middle class and property ownership has been dynamited. We have a 5 million home deficit. But why? It's not just bad luck. It's regulation. It's the NEMBY crowd, the not in my backyard residents who already got theirs and now want to freeze the world in amber. They show up to city council meetings to block every new townhouse and every apartment complex because they want their own property values to stay artificially high. They are eating their own children's future to pad their retirement accounts. It's disgusting. And look at the construction side. It's a nightmare. Between 2020 and 2026, the cost of everything has gone vertical. Lumber, copper, concrete, it's all up. But the real killer, the permits. A builder can't even break ground without spending $50,000 in city impact fees, environmental assessments. By the time the house is finished, the builder has to sell it for $700,000 just to break even on the risk. They aren't building starter homes anymore because the government has made it illegal to build a home that a regular person can afford. They are forcing builders to only cater to the top 1%. They've convinced you that renting gives you freedom. Freedom? What freedom? The freedom to have your rent hike 12% every year. The freedom to be evicted because a hedge fund bought your building and wants to turn it into a lifestyle hub. Equity is the only freedom that exists in a capitalist society. If you don't have equity, you don't have a voice. You are a passenger on a ship that is sinking, and the captain is charging you for the life jacket every single month. You need to stop buying a lifestyle and start buying equity. I don't care if the house is ugly. I don't care if it's in a town you've never heard of. If you can own it, you can grow it. If you rent it, you're just burning the furniture to stay warm. Now let's talk about the real predators, the sharks in the water. Wall Street. 10 years ago, hedge funds didn't care about single-family homes. Too much work, too many toilets to fix, too many lawns to mow. But then they realized something. In a world of high inflation and currency devaluation, rent is the ultimate gold mine. It is a recurring revenue stream that scales forever. They realize that you can't print more land, but you can certainly print more renters. Now, they have buying algorithms. These aren't just computers, they are predatory machines. They have servers sitting right next to the real estate exchanges to shave microseconds off their bids. The minute a house hits the market in a good school district, an AI in a skyscraper in Manhattan flags it. It analyzes the roof age, the local crime rate, the school scores, and the rental yield potential in milliseconds. They offer 20% over asking, all cash, no inspection, 7-day close. You, with your little FHA loan and your hopes and dreams and your letter to the seller about how you want to raise your family there, you don't even get an email back. You're bringing a toothpick to a nuclear gunfight. These funds, BlackRock, Vanguard, Invitation Homes, they are turning the American dream into a rental product. They don't want to sell you that house ever. They want to hold it for 100 years. They want your kids to rent it from their kids. They are building a permanent multi-generational renter class. And every time you pay your rent to these entities, you are funding the very machine that is outbidding you on the next house. It's financial cannibalism. How do you compete with $1 billion fund? You have to be faster, hungrier, and more creative. You have to find the deals they won't touch. You have to look for the institutional properties, the fixer-uppers that don't pass their AI filters, the probate sales where the family just wants a quick exit, the messy deals that require a human touch and a little bit of sweat equity. But most importantly, you have to have the discipline to stay in the game. Most people get outbid once and they quit. They get discouraged. They go back to their apartment, they order $200 worth of food delivery to numb the pain, and they give up. That's exactly what the hedge funds want you to do. They want you to give up. Every time a family quits the market, a billionaire gets his wings. Don't give them the satisfaction. Get back in there. If you have to partner with 3 friends to buy a fourplex, do it. If you have to live in the smallest, nastiest unit and rent out the other 3 just to break even, do it. That's called house hacking, and it's one of the last remaining paths to the middle class. Now, you can sit there and cry about it. You can tell me it's not fair. You can tweet about how the system is rigged. Your life is not fair! The market is a cold, heartless vacuum that will suck the life out of you if you let it. But complaining isn't a strategy. Here is the Mr. Wonderful truth. You have to stop being a victim. Rule number 1. Go where the math works. If you can't afford a house in Los Angeles, leave. If Austin is too expensive, move. Why are you paying $5,000 a month to live in a city that doesn't want you to own anything? Go to the secondary markets, go to the Midwest, go to the South, go to the towns where the path of progress is heading. Money. Find a dog of a property that smells like smoke and has green shag carpet from 1974. I don't care. You don't need a granite countertop to build wealth. You need a deed. Stop looking for your forever home. That's a fairy tale for people who already made their millions. Start looking for your first asset. Renting is financial suicide. It is a 100% interest rate. You are burning your capital to stay warm in someone else's basement. I want you to get angry. I want you to look at your bank account and realize that saving isn't enough. You can't save your way out of 7% inflation. You have to be aggressive. You have to find a way to get on the ladder, because once you own the dirt, you are the one who benefits from the inflation. When the price of bread goes up, your mortgage stays the same, but your home value rises. You become the predator instead of the prey. Work 2 jobs, work 3. Sell the car you can't afford. If you are renting and you have an $80,000 SUV in the driveway, you are an idiot. You are trading your future freedom for a piece of depreciating metal. Sell the car, buy a junker. Use that cash for a down payment. Stop buying the $7 lats, the $1,000 iPhones, and the designer shoes. Those are distractions. Those are crumbs designed to keep you happy while the big boys buy up the world. Every dollar you spend on garbage is a soldier you've sent to die in a war you're losing. Call your soldiers back. Save, invest, buy. I want you to imagine yourself 20 years from now. Close your eyes and see it. You're 55 years old. Your back hurts a little more. Your hair is a little grayer. If you bought that oogly house today, the one you thought was beneath you, it's paid off. You don't have a mortgage. You don't have a landlord. You have $800,000 in equity. You have security. You have a legacy to leave your children. You are free to retire, free to travel, free to live. You aren't a servant to the bank anymore. You are the master of your own domain. Now, imagine the alternative, the safe path. You stayed in that luxury rental with the gym you never used. Money, you kept buying the new car every 3 years to look successful. You kept taking the vacations you couldn't afford to impress people on social media who don't even like you. You're 55 and your rent is now $6,000, $7,000 a month because of inflation. You have nothing. You are at the mercy of a landlord who can kick you out with a 30-day notice. You are terrified of the future. You are a ghost in the machine. That is the choice you are making today, not tomorrow. Today, every dollar you spend is a vote for your future self or a vote for your landlord. The American dream isn't dead, but it's no longer being handed out for free. The days of easy ownership are over. It's behind a wall of fire, and only the people with the guts to walk through that fire will reach it. Stop complaining. Stop blaming the Federal Reserve. Stop blaming the president. Stop blaming the system. Look in the mirror. You are the only person who can save you. No one is coming to help you. No one is going to give you a handout. The government isn't your friend. They're the ones who printed the money that made the prices go up. Get your money together. Get your credit right. Get in the game or get out of the way, because the sharks are coming. And they don't take prisoners. They are coming for your neighborhood. They are coming for your house, and they are coming for your future. The sharks are in the water. You can either be the bait or you can be the shark. Which one is it? Choose now.